What's up, guys? Day 42, bigger by the day bulking series. Today we're hitting shoulders, and I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving holiday. Me, on the other hand, I was able to stuff my belly full and get some bulking in. I was lucky to do that because I got a ab strain the day before, doing some abs. I was doing hanging leg raises and cable crunches. And when I finished and I went upstairs to relax, that's when the pain was there immediately, and then it went down to my lower abs. So it was grueling. I couldn't train for a day and a half. I got an ice pack on now, and we're gonna see what we can do for shoulders. Typically, I would do standing presses behind the neck. That's what I've been doing lately, trying to build up the strength, climb the ladder. I did have a PR in mind, but we're gonna take it easier. We'll do seateds. I am 175 pounds, and we'll see what we can work up to. All right. So I did hit a PR on the deadlift of 405 for 4 reps. Check that out. I dropped a short, and it was also day 39 if you want to go back and check. These videos are only 3 to 5 minutes typically. That's like the sweet spot now. And the benching right now, I'm doing trying to get to 250. Well, I'm doing 215. And I'm going to try and get 3 sets of 10 next time on the bench press. Work my way up to 225. But yep, got the ice pack on, guys. Let's see what we can do. We'll start with the bar. Hopefully, if there's any pain, I'm probably going to stop and just do light dumbbells so I can still get a shoulder pump. I really don't want to be missing any days. Let's give her some. Let's give her some, Bob. Yeah, come on, baby. This might be too low. I'm gonna have to raise that up one. You know what? It's fine. Just gonna move back a teeny bit. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, Jessa. Yes, Jessa. Got the old ice pack on the abs because I either tore it or strained it the day before Thanksgiving. Just doing hanging leg raises. I don't think I was under the influence of enough water. What are you waiting for? Hit that like button, baby. Thank you. How you guys doing? Hope you had a good holiday. Hope you stuffed your faces. I'm just hitting the shoulders, see what I can work up to. Typically I do standing behind the necks, but pulled the ab. It had me floored for a day. I had to go to work. I still had to do all the normal things I would do. It was tough. I don't like taking ibuprofen, but I had to pump it. Had to pump it in my circulation to stay afloat for that day. The pain's finally gone. I thought I might have had a hernia. I thought I might have had appendicitis, because it was the whole midsection and then it floated down here. Hey, the body beatdown. How you doing, brother? Hope you had a good holiday, Thanksgiving. I'm lucky enough that I was able to stuff my face because I got a slight injury and I got the ice pack on it now. I must have tore my ab or thanks. Yes, it was a rough one. But I'm gonna see what I can do on the seated shoulder press. Unless it's too painful. I figured I'd typically do the standing shoulder press. That's good. I'm glad you had a nice holiday. So, but you do a lot of bracing with your core. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself. Just keeping her warm, getting her warmed up. Right now I'm about 175 pounds. Maybe after all that food yesterday, 180. But I'm going to say 175 pounds. Hey, Gianna Videos. Salute to you. 175 pounds, and it would be sweet to be able to do 175 pounds. It sucks when you have to miss a day of training. But I definitely needed that full day of healing. We got 95 on here. Might go a little wider here. The body beat down. I don't wear belts or wraps around the torso, but in your case right now, it might be a good idea. We don't want you blowing your stomach out open live, right? No doubt. That would not be good. I thought about that too, but I got this ice pack for now. It has a wrap around it, but the strap kept flying off, so I just got it tucked. By the way, I caught the post you posted. I only got to like it because I was at work and I didn't have time to comment. And that incline, there was an incline short. I don't know when you posted it, but I liked both of them. The food you posted looked good. I think that was your breakfast meal. Well, this might be the determining factor right here of how 135 feels. This probably won't be too long of a live. Yeah, you got it, brother. I'll probably just do the meat of this workout on live and try and get my accessories in. I had a good workout today. I didn't get my deads, but still went heavy enough. Nice, your deeds, nice. Hey, that's all you can ask for. At least you got after it. What did you end up training today? Hey, I'll take 12 reps, 135. What's up, Nathan Roberts? Chest, legs, deads, did good and very happy, but I wanted a heavier deadlift, failed it. Still got a heavy lift, just not a new PR. Dude, that's awesome. So you did like a full body, huh? That's insane. I like the squats that you do. I was thinking about trying doing that. I don't have a box, but I do have the bench. And where I do go a little bit wider, like the power stance, I think that would be cool. I got to go back and watch that walk and talk you did yesterday about the benefits of the box squats, or as a video maybe. Yeah, I'm mostly doing them because of my leg hip issue. They're good though. They're definitely a tool that you want to have in the arsenal. Yes. You think it's a lot of quad dominant? Well, we'll see what I can do with 155. If I can get 4 to 6, there's a good chance I'll hit 175 for 1 rep. It wasn't meant to be a PR session, especially with my injury, but every time I've ever PR'd, usually I have some sort of injury. It's weird. It's like I psych myself up for 3 or 5 days thinking about the PR. Something happens and I still go through with it. Not the smartest thing. Yes, man. Injuries suck. I was telling you a little bit in the comments how I used to get severe forearm tendonitis, where it would put me out for up to 3 to 6 months sometimes. I've had the cubital tunnel, the ulnar nerve pop in and out. And I've had numbness where you could just bang it as hard as you can down my whole arm. That lasted about 6 months. I've had the golfers, the tennis elbow multiple times. What I found out is doing the pull downs are mandatory for me before I have to. And for the first like 5 reps, they'll just pop. But it gets the blood into my elbow so I can go and do my lifts. But it sucks because I'm only 38 and that happened years ago. Well, this time last year I was 220 pounds and a lot of my lifts were, I have hit 550 on the deadlift. I have done 315 for 5 reps. This was when I was 220 with quite a stomach. about this time last year. Now, 42 days ago, I started this Bigger by the Day bulking series, and I was doing purely calisthenics for 6 months, getting back into it after taking about 8 months off from hitting the gym for 3 years straight, not missing. And the calisthenics helped me to get back into the lifting. I was 155 peeled, shredded with a 6-pack, 10% body fat. And then I got into the compounds because I missed my heavy lifts. I love calisthenics, body weight stuff, but I love heavy lifting as well. And when I was 220 hitting those, like 405 squat, the 550 deadlift, and the 315 for reps on the bench press, I never thought that I could do that under 200 pounds. And now I'm finding out that it's definitely possible. Oh, so you know what it's like to have that pain in your elbows. This injury was crazy with the ab. My stomach blew up from inflammation. I'm going to see if I can hit this 155 for 4 to 6 reps. Come on, baby. Come on. But the most I've ever did on a seated shoulder press was 210 pounds. I've never hit 2 plates. Yeah, so I also had a lot of body fat. But my ultimate goal is to be 200 pounds with a 6-pack. And when I was 210 and even 220, the other factors into that was I was taking creatine and fart powder, protein powder, twice a day. And that added a lot of bloat and digestive, like really bad shits and messy shits and bloating and even borderline depression. I took it every day for 3 years, never missed it. And it got so bad that I drove to the gym. It was a buildup of fatigue, tiredness, just feeling like I wasn't able to do what I was supposed to do. I pulled up to the gym and I just fell asleep. I couldn't even go in. And that pattern kept happening for about 2 weeks. I went in, I did a couple big lifts in one day, like the deadlift and the bench press. Just didn't go back. Actually started smoking weed, doing stuff, just weed. But to me, that was something I shouldn't have been doing. I did the weed for like 6 months, went to a couple baseball games, Boston. 6 months went by, I lost a ton of gains. I lost 2 inches on my arm. But my body kind of recompensated or decompensated, and I lost some fat. So when I started back up, probably about as old as this channel, maybe close to 5 or 6 months now, when I started with the calisthenics and the diet, the fat just got shredded and the strengths climbed up to where I felt comfortable that I could start doing the weights. And then here I am back to it. But the ultimate goal, it might take me 3 or 4 bulk and cuts. Hopefully at the end of this bulk, and then when I cut, hopefully I can get to 165 at 10% body fat with the 6-pack that I wanted and some strength. And then if I can do that 2 or 3 more times, I'll be able to reach my end goal of 200 pounds with a 6-pack. Again, I was on a lot of supplements like protein powder and creatine, and that puts a lot of water in your muscles, the creatine. So it's like almost, it felt for me like fake muscles, because as soon as I stopped, they just shrunk. Let's give it a go. gonna go with 165. Try 4 to 6 reps again. This is nearing my body weight. Come on. Come on, baby. Four reps. I do appreciate you. Please, dude, need to switch up every 2 to 4 weeks and concentrate on progressive overload. You enjoy it more, feel better, and grow more. True. Plateau. Yeah, those plateaus, man. Yeah, creatine is known for making people hold water. There's a chance I might even, I'm just going to go for it. It's not too bad right now because the ice pack's on it. I couldn't believe it was almost instant after I did those leg raises and cable curls. I must have over accentuated or something. And I am going hard on my abs, harder than when I was leaner, because by the end of the cut, I want them to just be there. So I'm going hard on the abs, and I think that might have been it. I've never had such a severe strain in my abdominal. I really thought I had pancreatitis or a hernia or something. Also, progressive overload is where you're going to grow much heavier lifting. Low reps is going to grow strength, not muscle. You see, I've heard opposite of that, where the lighter reps or moderate weight for like 10 to 15 reps is strength, and low reps like 4 to 6 is where you grow the muscle. But I'm sure there's a in between there. Progressive overload is where you're going to grow muscle. Heavy lifting, low reps. Thanks, Nathan Roberts, for that advice. All advice is good advice. Thanks for those likes, guys. Hope you had a good holiday, good turkey day. I'm going to throw on 175, and if I can get a rep, I'll try and get 185. Do you take any protein powder? Body beat down? And if you guys in the chat are interested in seeing some insane strength, check out the Body Beatdowns channel. He's an absolute unit when it comes to the squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press. You will definitely just check that out. Check him out. Check his channel out. Usually I don't do the 1 or 2 rep things, but I'm just gonna go for a PR here, I guess. The body beat down, the heavy lifting, low reps does work the strength. It don't change the body that much as I improve. I look the same basically as I did years ago, just stronger. I seen a video of you, what lift were you doing? It might have been deadlifts, but you looked really lean. I think it was from 2022, because I noticed how you put the dates down on your shorts. Nathan says, thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, maybe I just got misinformation on that. Yeah, I started losing some weight around 2021, but started putting weight back on long after. Hard for me to stay lighter. When I first started, I couldn't gain weight for the life of me. All throughout high school, I was 135 pounds, but really strong. And what must have been like 6 years ago, I'm going to really try and bulk. I got MRI kits and everything, like the military stuff, and just was trying to, it took so much practice to eat. And then I come across someone saying it's almost like training your muscles to get stronger. You got to train your stomach to get bigger. And then from there, literally with the strength training, and I was able to get up 220 pounds. And then lose 65 pounds. But that wasn't actually a cut. That was just me stop weightlifting in general. So I've never really, this will be the first successful bulk and cut in my entire life. I've been 250 most of the 2000s. 2021, I started losing weight and got down to 218. Wow, that's a huge cut. I've not been that since the 90s. See if I can get 175 up. This is my body weight here. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. Yep. 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 That's probably close to what I can do. Maybe 180. 280, dang. That's a beast right there. Thank you. To gain muscle, you need to have a calorie surplus and have progressive overload on your lifts. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And I'm enjoying it. I pretty much kept my diet from when I was in a deficit, like 1,500 to 1,800 calories. And then just added everything in between: pizza, cookies, donuts, chocolate. Yes, sir, Nathan. I'll try 185. It'll give me an idea of how, where I can be at, although this is seated, this isn't standing. Yes, we'll go for it. You're gonna have to get pumped for this one. You have safety, so it's safe to try. You might even get it. I do seated presses far easier on my back. Yeah, I love the seated presses. There'll be a point in time where I'm just going to be doing those because it's more isolation on your shoulders. And it's easier on your back, like you said, and core. I could not, I don't think I could be doing this if I was standing right now. I don't want to blow my guts out. Here in the Northeast now it's 7, just after 7. Another late lift because freaking work kept me later than usual. Yep, end up bending backwards and do calf raises when I stand. Right on the tippy toes. Let's see, I'm gonna go for it. This will basically be a PR at my body weight. Come on, come on, come on. That was a grinder. That took everything I had. I can feel it. Thank you. It does feel good to get that weight up. I am happy about it. No, I tore my either a strain or an abdomen tour 2 days ago. I got an ice pack on it right now. Just doing hanging leg raises. Not sure if I was dehydrated or what the deal was there, overextended. It was pretty bad. I was almost floored. And I still had to go to work. And then right when I got home, I went right to bed and just tried healing. When I woke up, it was still, it was really painful. It started out my whole midsection and then it went right down to pretty much where your pancreas would be. And I know I didn't do anything other than the abs, so. Oh, this guy again. I'm a Jesus believer. Firmly in that. Jesus is King. Holy Trinity. See the smile on my... I'm Polish too. Actually, I'm 50% Polish, 50% Portuguese. My brother and sister are dark hair, still have their hair. I have hazel eyes, they have brown eyes. They got my father's Portuguese genes. Sticks and stones, buddy. But I do appreciate you guys. Nathan, Mike from the Body Beatdown, check his channel out if you want to see some incredible lifts and PRs. A cool guy. Definitely glad I stumbled upon. I'm glad YouTube's algorithm recommended your page to me. And I'm not going to be on here. I'm going to get off now. My eyes are hazel, bud. Before I go, I'll blow you an Irish kiss. Just kidding. Thank you, Body Beatdown. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do squats. Probably not deadlift. I may end up benching. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that a lot. I'll catch you guys later. Much love. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.